Welcome, everyone, to the Tethys Shipyard. I am Takeshi Yamato, the Yardmaster, joining our host, the Housecoat Gamer.
Yo.
Today, we take a look at our next Tholian design, the Ruby class.
Which, depressingly enough, isn't red like roses. Yes,
Yeah.
I'm going to be making Ruby puns.
Yeah.
Regardless, in spite of the fact that there was no summer for these things.
Yeah.
They are directly based off the Garnet class light cruiser, but they incorporate Neo-Tholian technology into them. In fact, these ships predate the Quartz class, and as such are similarly armed, but are much bigger, have a much larger crew complement, and thus more survivability in battle. They are often commanded by high-ranking Tholians to serve as squad commanders for more Garnets and Quartzes, though Feldspars often serve as their scouts, because Tholians really suck at the sensors game.
Yep.
It's because of all the internal heat. Heat sensors are very much a requirement, and while other technologies like subspace sensors and the like are a requirement, you still need heat. And how hot is a Class Y planet again?
In the thousands degrees Fahrenheit, Celsius, I think?
500 Kelvin, at least. So a Tholian starship? Yeah, it's not going to be very good at the heat sensor game. Feldspars are much cooler, because they have very small crew complements. Thus they have better sensors. But what they lack in sensor technology, they more than make up for in guns and hull integrity.
Oh, yeah.
These ships are equal, to a point, to the Constitution class. While a Feldspar and a Web Spinner class ship is going to have a very hard time fighting a Connie. In fact, they will get their rear ends handed to them very easily. This is actually going toe-to-toe, and might possibly win, especially if they use the web cannon.
Yeah.
And during the General War, they almost, nearly, destroyed two notable starships. The Enterprise A and the Excelsior.
Wow.
These two ships nearly killed Kirk and Sulu. Think about that. This ship nearly killed two heroes.
Oof.
Were it not for such vessels like the Star Empire and the Yamato.
Yeah. So, yeah. Let's get to starting this thing. We're giving this thing the same entered service date as of 2287, though it might have come into service earlier, but we're just counting it. And systems values are comms 7, computers 9, engines 8, sensors 6, structure 8, weapons 10. This thing has a lot of guns. That said, it doesn't have a high security modifier. Instead, its department modifiers are Command +2 and Medicine +1. It has the same weapons spread as any other Tholian starship. Disruptor cannons and banks. Disruptor cannons, disruptor banks, plasma torpedoes, and a strength 3 tractor beam. In the 25th century, the disruptor weaponry is upgraded to Tetrion. And for talents, it has the same regenerative hull as the Garnet. And for descriptor traits, we have Tholian Starship, Non-Class M Life Support, Esoteric Design, and Neo-Tholian Upgrade. The web cannon will probably count as a special rule and a weapon, but we're not sure how to do. We're not sure what we want to do with that. So suggestions are welcomed. Leave them in the comments, please. And that is the Ruby class.
Certainly no fairy tale with this one.
Nope. Like most of the Tholian ships that we are covering right now, it may still be in service by the 25th century, but it's not common. The web weavers, orb weavers, recluses, and tarantulas are much more durable and much more common.
And probably significantly easier to maintain. I mean, these basically use Tholian medical technology to keep them alive.
Yeah.
Not to mention those ships have much better sensors because the outer hulls are cooler.
Yeah.
Because they're made of conventional materials. The interiors might be the same crystalline Tholian stuff. But let's be honest. As esoteric and awesome as Tholian designs are, I mean, look how strange they are.
Yeah.
That has a price. And that price is, was, and always shall be difficulty of maintenance.
Yeah.
Just as the versatility of Star Trek phasers is not in question, they're just very expensive resource-wise to maintain. Hence why disruptors are so frickin' common.
Yeah. Starfleet is... yeah. As much as Starfleet Battles or Starfleet Command would suggest otherwise, Starfleet is the only faction that readily uses phaser technology.
Well, the Hydrons.
Yeah, the Hydrons use it too, but the Klingons, the Romulans, they use disruptor tech, the Tholians use disruptor tech, the Cardassians use disruptor tech, though they've developed their own spiral wave technology to enhance it even further.
So, yeah. As much as phasers seem to be common... Anyway, we're only going to have one OG Tholian design left to do. Which is this. But that'll have to wait until next time. Bye-bye.